What's going on, guys? Zach here from undergroundbizjournal.com, the Strength Coach newsletter. And I want to talk to you guys about how to view investing your money. Some people view it as spending. I look at them as two different actions and lessons that I picked up from when I went to go purchase a new iPhone. Now, I'm not recording for my new iPhone. That will be coming in the mail. So here's the thing that hit me. When I went to the store to get my iPhone, I noticed that the kid that was one of the customer representative people was wearing a Rolex. I'm not sure how much a Rolex costs, but I think they're around $10,000, something like that. And what was interesting is it brought back a flood of memories. Memories such as, I'll never forget, the early days of running a gym. A guy was talking to me about how he's just barely making it or not making ends meet. He had a business that tanked. He was living in an apartment of a family member's, and it was a high rise, and he was saying shit like, dude, I'm just going to fucking jump off the top of this apartment building. And I remember while he was saying that to me, I saw his car parked across the way, which I believe was a Lexus, like totally tricked out. So I'm assuming that was a $50,000 car. So we've got somebody working at the Verizon store with a $10,000 watch. Somebody who's in debt, broke, depressed, driving a $50,000 car. And I'm going to show you my watch. Got the trusty old G-Shock. That's an old watch. And show you my other watch. This is one of my favorite watches, and I wear it very frequently. It's called a Reactor watch, right here. And I think it cost me $350. But the band itself, I believe, is made out of the same materials as tractor tires. So I feel so at home when I'm having it, because I feel like that watch keeps me grounded to my days of flipping tires in the Edison Tire Yard. But I also own a Breitling, which was a very expensive watch. But the watch that I wear most often is the Reactor. Not as nice looking as a Breitling. Doesn't attract any of the attention. And I just find that when you look at, when you're going to buy yourself these things, do it because you earned it, not because you want it. And that just brings me to the point that so many people, they get what they want, but they don't necessarily get what they need. So I see many people opening gyms. They get what they want, meaning they get all the specialty barbells, all of the expensive equipment. They don't even make anything on their own. They don't try connecting with maybe more of a local equipment provider. They go right to the kind of big names, and they just max out multiple credit cards. They get these huge warehouses, and now they have a ton of overhead, and they're starting their business in debt, and they didn't invest in any amount of business. And when I'm going to invest in anything, let's say I have to purchase a new bench, a new barbell, I always set a goal for myself where I'm going to create something new, whether it's online or part of the gym, and I'm going to bring in new clients. I'm going to bring in more income. So I set that goal, and I basically make myself earn the thing that I want to get. So if I wanted a watch, even a watch that's only a couple $100, I make sure I've earned it. Now, I know there's people out there teaching other people how to run gyms. Some of those people own their own gyms, and they're successful. They're doing well with it. And then there's other people teaching people how to run gyms or run other businesses that aren't in it. And people might say, well, if they've got business knowledge, that's all that counts. There's a lot of different things happening when you're the person on the ground floor, and you understand that a gym works differently in a different part of town, in a different part of the state. It works differently according to the employees you have. You're managing employees. You're managing cash flow. You're managing their hours. You're managing whether you keep employees or not, hiring and firing. It's way different being the guy. It's like the guy that pretends to be a soldier versus the person that actually is or was a soldier. It's just a whole different ball game. So I'm giving you guys experience and, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say, advices that are coming from the real deal, from the ground floor. So if you're going to get yourself a Rolex, then that should be easy money for you. You should have made that $10,000 within a day or a few days. If you're getting yourself a Breitling, if you're getting yourself a $50,000 car, don't buy that car or lease it to impress other people or to make yourself feel better. Build the business. I know people that, buying these expensive things. And I've also got friends that make, high five figures and even six figures per month running their gyms. I know other people that make six figures just in a year. But it's funny that many of the people that are, teaching are not the actual people that are doing the thing. So before you go out and get your Lexus or blow out your gym with all the high-end equipment, earn it and use your smarts. I didn't start thinking like this from the get-go, but all my knowledge, all of that business knowledge, all the amount of money I've invested, every time I would go to a seminar, I made sure I was taking action that night. So if I had to travel somewhere, I would go to that seminar, and that very same night, I'd be in the hotel room doing actionable steps that was feeding and building the business. So if you're going to purchase something and it's kind of a splurge, then you should have earned quite a lot of money. So the money that you just purchased that splurge item with was just easy. It wasn't something to impress anybody else. Nobody needs to know how much money you're making or not making. You've just got to make sure you're making smart decisions. So everything that you want, make sure that you don't just get it because you want it. You actually should need it until you're just making boatloads of cash, and then you could get whatever the hell you want. I'm Zach from undergroundbizjournal.com, and the certification is at undergroundstrength.org. Click the links below, and you'll see a couple of resources for you as a strength coach if you're serious. Not everybody's serious. There are many people, many coaches out there that would rather buy a $400 barbell than to invest in $400 of knowledge. That $400 of knowledge can turn into, down the road, $400,000 of income. It might sound crazy to you, but not to the people that are truly doing it. Peace, guys.